Welcome to Olympus, the great palace of the gods. Here I live with my father and 10 more major deities of Greek pantheon. They call us the 12 Olympians. That is me, my father, Hera, Poseidon, Demeter, Athena, Apollo, Ares, Hephaestus, Aphrodite, Hermes, and Hestia.
The birth. Leto bore Apollo and Artemis, delighting in arrows, both of lovely shape like none of the heavenly gods, as she joined in love to the aegis-bearing ruler. The virgin deity is known for these notable symbols. The golden bow and arrow. Chariot with 4 golden deers. Hunting dogs.
My name is Artemis. I am the goddess of hunting, wild nature, and chastity. I am the daughter of Zeus and Leto. I am the twin sister of my brother Apollo. The mortals look at me as the patron of girls and young women and the protectress during childbirth. When I was 3 years old, my father would sat me on his lap and would ask me what presents I would like to receive.
Knowing my father's power, I wasn't ashamed of asking these 10 wishes. To always remain a virgin, to have many names to set me apart from my brother Phoebus, to be the Vesporia or light bringer, to have a short tunic for hunting, to have 20 Amnesides nymphs as handmaidens to watch my hunting dogs and bow while I'm resting, to have 60 daughters of Okeanos, all 9 years of age, to be my choir, to rule all the mountains, to be assigned with any city and only to visit when called by birthing mothers, to have the ability to help women in the pains of childbirth, a bow and arrow made by Cyclopes.
So this arrow and bow that I'm using for hunting is a gift from my father Zeus.
In the beginning of the Trojan War, King Agamemnon had displeased the goddess by killing one of her sacred deer. He even boasted about his hunting ability and provoked the goddess's anger.
As punishment to King Agamemnon and the Greeks, I become the Achaean fleet, and only the sacrifice of Iphigenia would appease me into granting a fair wind to Troy.
Agamemnon duly offered his daughter in sacrifice, but in pity and at the last moment, the goddess made Iphigenia a priestess of her sanctuary instead.
So you would fly far, daughter, and hand victory over to Poseidon with cheap vaunt to boot? Baby, why keep your bow thus idle? Never let me hear you again bragging in my father's house, as you have often done in the presence of immortals, that you would stand up and fight with Poseidon. With hunting as my only child, I swore to become a virgin goddess, a girl with no heart for men, only for the hunt of them, with a deep love to the animals and untamed girls, forever faithful to the maiden moon, an eternal guardian, a goddess of the moon, of the hunt, of virgins. I chose to portray the character of the hunt goddess or the archer goddess Artemis because of her care for the wild because she chose animals or to love animals over men. She expresses her care for the wild during the Trojan War. When the Greeks killed her deer, she punished them by giving them the very strong wind and giving them hard time in sailing. She also embodies the strength of women. She proved that women don't need men to become powerful. Different from other gods, she chose to remain pure and conserve her virginity.
In the Iliad, there are many things about Artemis that are crucial to understanding her role as a supporter of the Trojans and an adversary of her fellow gods. She is a brave warrior goddess and a young maiden who care for young women and helps the animals in the woods. Artemis spent most of her time roaming the forests with her nymphs. She was described as both hunting animals and protecting them.